I'm the fire chief of the only volunteer fire department that we have here in the island of Puerto Rico. And I'm involved in this because as a resource for SWA, as an instructor, we have a program to illustrate the first responders how to deal with the COVID-19.
My name is Edgardo Ortiz Lugo. I'm the president of the EMTF, Emergency Management Task Force. My mission is to teach them how to survive in relation to COVID or any emergency in Puerto Rico.
I'm a retired OSHA inspector, and I've been working on doing training as OSHA training for the last 3 years. And then I got involved with Sustainable Workplace Alliance, which is an organization that has been coming to Puerto Rico for over 10 years, a decade. I've been bringing to Puerto Rico a lot of their training and a lot of the grants that they get.
Well, this is quite serious, right? Because lately, for the majority of the residents in our community, it gets pretty difficult for them to socially distance and keep feet apart, or to frequently use their masks, because many people don't have that daily habit. Some do it, some don't.
David, the director at SWA, was on a call, and a friend of mine was on the call. David put into the chat box, hey, if anyone knows of anyone who's making masks, please connect me with them because we have a project coming up that we're working on. Nonsign is a sustainable fashion brand. We've been around for 5 years. Our mission is to source and rescue materials from different partners and manufacturing spaces to keep them from going into landfills.
My name is Hepzibah Annie Thomas. Everybody calls me Annie. I started how many years ago? About 28 years ago in Jamaica. I make African clothing, Afro-contemporary dresses and designs. We have a sewing school at the back there. You see some of the students, they're sewing. Most of the students will not be able to get a sewing job outside. So when they graduated from my class, they get a job automatically with me. Years ago when I was working in Jamaica as a nurse, there was this epidemic of HIV, and we had a lot of shortage of hospital gowns and masks and all that, and most of us were making our masks. I told my husband, I said, hey, I'm going to start making masks.
In that moment, I saw a shortage of PPE just globally. I was like, at least I could start to teach myself how to make a mask. We have the materials. We had the cotton that was needed, and we had enough things to respond to the immediate need. So we were giving out free masks to the community every single week, like for weeks. We did this for about 6 weeks, free of charge, because we were really adamant about prioritizing populations and communities who had low to no access to masks.
We've been training people. At the same time, we're giving those materials for them to continue in doing what they're supposed to do.
Also the moral support. I know there's a company out there that it's working hard to get the grants and to stay within the grants guidelines so we can do a very high quality training, which is what I'm really proud of, that working with Sustainable Workplace Alliance, we've been able to do that.
I learned a lot. I learned the different ways to put on masks and the different types of masks there are. How to take care of the masks to prevent COVID. I learned many ways to take care of myself.
We don't want more people to keep dying, right? Not only in Puerto Rico, but the entire world.
That's the main mission in here. Is I save one person and be happy.
SWA is the bridge to get those grants. Non-profit organization never we get if we don't have a bridge directly to the U.S. government.
I never met anybody in my life to help so much like SWA.
We're immensely grateful that they are there for us. We need them. We need them to keep coming.
as a Black woman and as a woman of color to help be a part of supplying masks to another community of color. This feels amazing. And when I explained it to the team, they were all excited and on board. And they're really, like, even when they drop them off, they're excited to know where they're going.
You know, it has been one of my greatest excitements, you know, working with people like-minded, sharing the same narratives, and to build up the community. That's why working with the System Alliance, right, is very, very important. You cannot build a community alone. You have to work with other people.